Hi, and welcome back to Magical Creations Crafting. Last week I was showing you a little bit about some alcohol painting and making little pendants in it. And they sort of look a little bit like this. You get this in here to the right spot. Two things I'd recommended to top these off was some UV resin, which worked wonderfully. I also tried a little bit of diamond glaze. I don't recommend that, and here is why. And I'm trying to find the brand that I bought, and I can't right now. Oh, here it is. I bought Judy Kin's diamond glaze, and although it created a nice shine to it. It created some bubbles. So I will not be buying this again. It says you can use this some glue, so you can glue it onto your pendant and try that. But I don't recommend it for the top coating, just because it created all sorts of bubbles and I could not get rid of the bubbles whatsoever. So on to today I'm going to show you how to create a basic alcohol ink paint. One thing you need is your 99% rubbing alcohol. 91% would work too. Stay above 90%. I put in this little bottle with this little topper. Makes it a lot easier. I also have some resin inks. And I just bought these at the local store, and I can't read what they are. The Ranger ones, and I have amethyst and flamingo. I'm also going to be using a little bit of Marabu's rainbow. So to get started, and I am also going to be trying a little bit of using one of these. This is an air blower. You can use one of these. And I bought the air blower off Amazon. It's actually for my sons. We use it to do computer parts. And I also have this little blower here. So how I'm going to start, I'm just going to bring some of my rubbing alcohol down on here. I'm going to start with the purple color. And this is going to be a little loud. I gotta hold it down for a few seconds here. Hold on just a second here. Well, apparently that's not gonna work, so we're gonna go with the air blower. And I'm just gonna blow some of this around. There is no rhyme or reason to it, because we're not actually going to be creating a full painting. But by blowing this, you're going to create clouds and all sorts of dimension. And if your ink is not moving, just add a little more alcohol to it. Air blower is a little bit easier to use. I think this might have ran out of power. Now I'm going to just add some of this flamingo, which is this nice red color. Yeah, just a little bit more and my alcohol inks. The alcohol helps move your ink around. And you see it creates nice little clouds and all sorts of dimension. And I'm just gonna, I have some of the alcohol in here too, just for a little more direct spray. And make sure you shake these really well, especially things like the any like the rainbow alcohol ink. And this is going to create a nice little shine. And this all of a sudden has stopped. And basically without the alcohol inks, as I found out, you can create any sort of patterns or anything that you want. Because remember, you're going to be cutting, you can either be creating a full painting, or you can be creating just the little pendants like we did the other day. And this, what I found with this alcohol ink, which is really nice, and this did this to me the other day. And what it did is there was a little ball bearing in there, and it got caught. And it just did the same thing to me. So what I'm going to do, because this is not the most convenient time for this to be happening, is I'm just going to grab one of these little pipettes and get a little bit in there and drizzle it. And I want to put the rest back because this stuff isn't cheap. It was like $5 a bottle. So, and I know we're all on a budget. So now I have to figure out how to get my little ball out of there. But by putting that on there, it brings a nice little shimmer to your painting, which is going to be great if you're doing little pendants. And if you want, you can get some gold or anything like that. Just kind of create any little design you like. You can tell when it starts drying out a little bit, and just add a little more alcohol in there. So there's just your basic alcohol ink design. This time, instead of doing the full canvas, full piece of paper with the Elmer's glue that I was talking about, I bought some of these Tim Holtz alcohol ink cardstock. I just thought it'd be a little more easy for me to be able to show you what I was going to do. So after that, I'm going to cut this up and create some more pendants out of it. So happy crafting, and I'll see you later. Bye.